This morning, we're seeing plenty of sunshine with some building clouds. That's a shot from Marrero at a West Jeff camera looking toward the skyline. It's actually a nice looking morning, but by this afternoon, we'll have a few more showers and thunderstorms developing. Take a look at the live satellite and radar currently. The only thing we're seeing right now, a few showers a little bit closer to the coast. Of course, the Tarpon Radio down there by Grand Isle taking place today again, and we have some showers down there by Grand Isle right now, moving off quickly to the northeast. But that's about all we're seeing right now as far as rainfall goes. But again, as we continue to heat up today, we'll see a lot more showers and thunderstorms, mainly late this morning and heading into this afternoon. The setup has this big high pressure in the Gulf of Mexico. Around that high, we're getting that southerly wind, a southwest to south wind today at about 5 to 10 miles per hour can be expected. Now, the forecast model's picking up on those showers pretty well. Partly cloudy skies, too. But watch as we push this forward late morning and afternoon, 1:30, seeing that potential for some showers and thunderstorms. So if you are heading down to Grand Isle today for the Tarpon Rodeo, expect to see that potential for some scattered storms. Now, by this evening, heading into the evening hours, things kind of quiet down a bit, so we're not looking at much of a chance for rainfall late this evening and overnight. But the same thing for tomorrow, same type of pattern. Once we heat up a bit, mid to upper 80s, seeing a few showers first by the coast, and then inland a bit more. More showers and storms expected, 50 or 60% coverage for today and tomorrow. And a storm that does develop could be kind of strong. Heavy downpours that can create the potential for some flash flooding concerns. So we'll keep a close eye on the radar as we head through today. Temperatures are in the low to mid 80s right now, and the feels like temperatures are already in the mid 90s for most of us. So here's the Tarpon Rodeo forecast. Afternoon, 50% chance of rain, 91 by this evening, only a 20 or 30% chance of rainfall, with the temperature dropping back down to about 88 degrees. Now we switch gears and head out to the tropics, and things closer to home looking pretty good in the Gulf of Mexico and through the Western Caribbean. See that swirl right there? Not expecting tropical development from this swirl. That's an upper level low, and I'll talk more about that in just a second. We're tracking two areas. National Hurricane Center says a 40% chance for each one over the next 5 days to develop into a depression or a storm. Honestly, not really overly concerned with either one. It's something that we'll continue to watch. We'll talk more about this one right here that's a little bit closer to home by the Leeward Islands. There's a look at the islands right there. Here's the tropical wave. It's moving very fast, and these things really don't develop too much with this forward motion being so quick. It's moving into some dry air around this area, and here's that upper low that I was just talking about that could actually inhibit the formation of this. If it does catch up to it, it's going to deal with some wind shear from that upper low. Only about a 40% chance of development. Model's not doing much with it. I'll show you the model in a second. Here's the second one, southwest of the Cape Verde Islands off of Africa. This wave is going to be moving in to this area here. You see that dark area, that dark brown? That's dry air. And as this continues to push off to the west, it's going to encounter a lot of dry air. Dry air, not the friend of a tropical system. So this one has a tough road ahead of it as well. Something we'll continue to track. Watch the models. This is that first one closer to the islands as it continues to push off to the west. It has the potential to develop gradually, more likely as it gets over to the Western Caribbean. It has a better shot as the conditions could be a little bit more conducive in this area. But it does appear this one's going to push off to the west around the Yucatan Peninsula. High pressure to the north of it should force this one off to the west. This is the other wave by Africa. And again, models not doing much with it. So only a 40% chance of development for both of them. But as you can see, the models are not overly aggressive. Dry air, wind shear, both of them are going to encounter that. So not overly concerned in the tropics right now. So as you look now at the high temperatures, low to mid 90s today, heat index above 100 with scattered storms. And then for tonight, mid 70s on the North Shore, upper 70s, low 80s south of the lake. So here's a look now at the 7-day forecast. We're looking at 40 or 50% chance of rainfall through Tuesday, then back down to 30% by the middle of the week. But it's a pretty typical summertime pattern for us. We're looking at 93 or 94 degrees each afternoon with that potential for a couple of showers and thunderstorms.